All right. Okay. All right. So today is October 8th, 2024. I'm gonna go over my levels for ES and Q and VIX. So I'm really liking this candle right here. Just from what I can see, I like the red candle with the idea of buying down here. We may dip down lower, but I'm definitely gonna mark this. I have a zero print somewhere around here that I'm gonna mark as well. And I think I have a zero print in this one from what I can see on the footprint chart. But this one here is definitely a go. Um, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eye on this. I need to see if there's anything at the top. I think we still have the same levels from yesterday that I was working with. That price sold off from both on ES and in Q. Now they both hit that level very nicely. Unfortunately, I was unable to capitalize on it, but that level made sense. And then we had a weird high print at that level, somewhere between 10 o'clock and then a retest at 11. Price still stayed around here until price decided to roll over, and we had some very interesting drop. And then at the end of the day, we had a hold of the level. Price bounce, came back down, retested, and then also went back up again, closing somewhere around here. So I'm going to get those settlement prices, see how we gapped. So far we have a gap above, and right now we may also have a gap below. um, let's go to the daily chart real quickly. We shouldn't have, I don't expect any news today, but I can see in the forecast still no news. We do have FOMC tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm not sure if Powell is speaking or if it's just the standard Fed minutes. It might just be the Fed minutes. uh, I still never really understand what that means. I'm still learning that, but I don't expect Powell to be speaking tomorrow. It just may be the Fed minutes, which mean that it may not be as important, and we may not get anything of it. The major news were last week, where we had uh, a consistent a consistent daily week, a daily news week. We had Powell spoke, we had the Jobs report, we had the non-farm payroll (NFP). It was a consistent amount of news this week. No news so far at the beginning of the week. Like I said, when I see that there's no news, typically the levels work out very well, which it did. But I wasn't able to capitalize on it. What I did notice was something new to me, so I never took action. Um, but I've made a note of it mentally and did a recap of it. So, and it's still here, but I'm going to get rid of these here. I said I was going to go to the daily, so let's do that. So this is where we're at. We are still inside this huge volume. We did peep below it. And what else do we have that's holding us? Maybe this inverted candle here is holding us. That's all I can really come up with. If we take off the extended hours, we should see gaps, right? This was yesterday, right? Yeah, this was yesterday. So we gapped. We never closed that gap. And then now I think we closed down here, and our price is traded at 57.65, which is somewhere around here. So we have a minor gap, but we would still be inside yesterday's price action. All right, so we do have some few gaps that need to be cleared or covered. We still have this huge gap down here that does need to be covered. We touched the weekly low. Touched with the weekly low sometime during the day yesterday, I believe. Let's go back into the week and see what we got. Let's pull up my default chart. As you can see, we hit our weekly low and we bounced off of it. This is from yesterday, from last week's low. Maybe we'll fill that gap, and then we'll move ourselves down to fill this gap down here. All right. Let's make that this. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll move ourselves up and come back and face this gap down here. So these are the levels that I had. just making them larger. I don't really look at this during the trading session. I typically just look at my standard chart, but I like to have this up. I like to go through this because this is rectangle one. It allows me to have a clearer mindset prior to looking at my own chart that has a little bit more information, but it's more detailed. So just to have a basing idea of where we are, we're still inside last week's candle. Daily as well, we're double bouncing here, really holding that area. So we bounced here, strong volume, no volume in this buy, but yeah, interesting. So right now price is moving up. Price closed here, and this is last week, right? Hmm. Oh, because I took off the extended hours. I was like, I don't see a gap, but I took off the extended hours. So this is with extended hours, so it's hard to see. All right, so let's go to our 30-minute. A level around here, right, that we were holding. This right here, this supply zone. Price nicked it, and then broke, and then sold off, and then bounced at the. Oh, it touched the weekly at the. It even touched the weekly here. Which week did we touch? Yeah, we actually I touched it. 5742. Yeah, I guess we didn't touch it. It looked like we did when I was looking at it earlier. All right, let's look at my drawings. Oh, that's not a weekly. This is this. That's a high buy. Okay, so we didn't touch the weekly. Alright, so keeping my letters, my things consistent. Um, this one here probably not gonna mark it. Maybe mark it. We did kind of break it right here. Still before price to come down here. All right. So let's go through our Heikin-Ashi levels first for our levels, and then we can go through our regular ones. So 3 o'clock, just like yesterday, is our level. That's sticking out. Very good volume right here. Let's push that forward and it's back. Nothing. Buying. Okay, here selling wise, selling's at this candle, red. Strong volume at 1430. This is questionable. A lot of strong volume at 1430. That's selling over here, buying. That couldn't break. All right, let's go to NQ. Same questionable zone. Hit the weekly overnight. This zone here, this area will be marked. All right, let's add the low. here, over here. Okay. The high is here. Let the high take precedence over this area. Let's remove the arrow. High. This one I made this blue. Okay. Did I add the low for this one? I did not. Low here. And also the high. Highs here. Let's get rid of the 5-minute line. We can get rid of this awkward one because we didn't really stay below it for too long. It's just an odd thing. Alright. Let's go into the standard. Let's do NQ also. Pretty sure NQ got something I can work with. As I delete things. Go to daily. Alright, so it needs to go further out. There we go. Weekly, not weekly, 30-minute. Get rid of that. Alright, so we have our high of day. Have our low. We have our area of interest. 3 o'clock. Looks just like the other one. Really liking it now. I think that's it so far. Oh, and then we also have this odd thing here. Alright. Odd volume that stood out. Okay. Standard charts. 30-minute. This candle really moved up here. Boom. Boom. So our supply zone would be this green one. Let's make it 30 and put this at 14, 0. Let's do the next one. Good, looking good there. Same thing. $30. Go to VIX. VIX does not have anything there. That's where buying started. 30, 14, 0, 0. Or am I doing it backwards? I should be buying, right? Because those are selling. Yeah, that's correct. All right, so let's go back to NQ, and we're going to use the 5-minute chart. Not NQES. We'll use the 5-minute chart. And we're going to go through here, there, and here. Let's start with the most recent. So we're looking for extreme buying, which is here. Buying continued. Okay, I really like this. Here. So this is 5-minute. 5 minutes. Right there. And let's go over. Strong selling. Selling here. Very strong selling. We cleared it. Something definitely happened right here. I don't know why it happened, but something definitely happened. It was the largest selling volume. Something at 14:30 happened. Maybe that's when the hurricane got stronger. Alright, so over here we're at the supply zone. Don't really have anything really, so we're gonna leave that the way it is. We're gonna go to NQ. Same thing. All right, strong selling right here. We're kind of kissing that one. We're kissing the top of that. Strong selling, and then we also have selling right down here, but that one doesn't count. Let's go to the Heikin Ashi of this candle. So it's all the way into that. And then I'm gonna look for anything odd on them on the footprint chart in that area. Let's go down to, just like we're doing this candle right here, right? Let's go down to its supply. Cute. Let's get down to the bottom here. Very strong. Strongest one broke out. Just gonna mark this one here. That. Cool. All right. It's been broken quite a few times. once. Let's do VIX. VIX showing out. Yay. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, let's go to our footprints. Let's see if we got anything. Okay. All right. So I don't have anything for the top part, but let's get to the bottom. All right. So this was at 635. This is only for ES. So this is at 635. 1 minute. 635 should be here, all right? We close at 16, 6, 5. Okay, yeah, should be here. Looks like I do need the 5 minute. It's okay. I just use this as the. Actually, let's go to the 1 minute first. So we got prices. Wait, 5, 7, 30, 5, 57, 30, 75, 30, 5. And we got 57, 32, 25. Yeah, we never came back and retested it. 57, 2. Alright, so that's important. And then I had one more. Around 7:57, around 5 o'clock. I can look at them later. It's around 5:01. And this one is, they're about the same, 57. 57, 50 is 57. This is going to be a box. Seven 57, 57 6 50. So I like about that. It's gonna be interesting. I don't think I like this one because it's in the middle of just in the middle. I don't really know how I feel about that. Alright, let's go to the 5-minute chart. Huge range. This one here, I don't know. But I'm gonna mark it nonetheless. I'd expect rejection up here if we can get it because of what I saw. That's pretty much it, right, for those. Let's go into must be 8:30 news. 8:30 King. Let's go to settlement price. My good friend Sentiment that I was ignoring for a while. Now that I know I'm using you as a gap, do that. Let's find where we closed at around here. Boom, settlement price right there. Good. Okay, that should be our gap fill. Let's do NQ. And then I'm going to shut this down. Live events, check back soon. Okay. $782. Updated kind of late, ain't it? Well, right there. Right there, I definitely would like to see a bounce for sure. Move price higher, or bounce up here to move price lower. So I'm gonna take either or. Let's check one more thing. Is it? Here it is. Nothing about that. All right, so that's it for today. Be back in the